kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship? Nudity or
like
lying?
waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made. You know, they want to like make you into something. I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white homes. They're worried about that a lot.
What did it? Yeah, you know, it's funny. Gwen Barrett, our associate producer, or sometime producer, is black. You know, and Carmen Matias is
You have to be colored to be on television. You can't,
yeah, colored.
Yes, you can't be black. You have to have a little colored in there, just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just to keep it interesting to America.
Yeah. Well, she said, and we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people, and I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing. I think so. What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? I did it. Yay. Yay. If you don't know, this is streaming in the middle of the day to celebrate that I made 1,000 subscribers. I want to actually thank everybody who's subscribed, who's watched, who's hate subscribed, and all the other good stuff. It's been fun, even though it's taken me like 7 years to get here, which is a plus and also sad because it took me 7 years to get here. Hey, just because my channel has gone through some other iterations doesn't mean that yeah, well, it took me 7 years. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank everybody who's either watching this stream afterwards or watching it right now. You know, just thank you guys. It's been a blast, and you know, going forward, I am steady trying to grow, and this actually hit my milestone a lot earlier because I thought it would take till the end of the year to do it. But I guess starting to feel better and being better this year, after everything that's going on this year. Just like, man, thank you. As with always, we're doing a stream today, and with that stream we have all sorts of questions if you want to ask me. I'll try to keep up with the chat, but you know, we're gonna be doing this. And so I'm really trying not to be that guy, because I'm seeing a lot of videos, and I guess now I'm starting to do a lot more videos where I can just off the back just make sure that I can go ahead and, I don't know, see videos that I may want to cover on stream and just cover them a lot quicker and a lot more. So that's just a thing that I'm doing now more than ever now. By the way, just giving some time to talk and let people, wonder in. I have been working on more art. I've been, if you were in my Discord, you'll know, I've been working on art and working on making sure that more people can actually see my art and join the Discord and all that other good stuff. So no. I have been trying to get better and all this other good stuff. So anyway, how is everybody else doing? Yeah, I just enjoying everything. Still needing to get my PS5 Pro. Oh my God, hey, did I tell you guys I have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube? And all I need you guys to do is just watch more videos, and I can get that watch time up, and I can actually be actually fully monetized. I don't know if people know this, but I actually have super chats enabled because I do qualify for the super chat program, and it's actually pretty fun. So if you ever just like thought you can actually do a super chat or a super thanks, that's actually all awesome. Anyway it goes, guys. Let's do a little bit of midday video review if we can, shall we? All right. Let's go. So one of the things that is like weird to me, I have been doing a couple of videos talking about the recent like gaming news stuff, and I'm a left-wing person. I'm never hid that. But some of the stuff for the left wing, like some of the stuff is just not critical at all of just different things that we see in video games, or the like you will see like big time creators talk about it, but I don't see a lot of the small time, YouTubers such as myself talk about like different things. And it's weird to me because what you see with a lot of this is just, it's so much fertile ground to attack. It's definitely a lot of fertile ground to attack. And it's just like, I'm just thinking like, why don't more people talk about this? Why do people allow for certain things to just fester and just show up? I don't know, but let's get on with it. This is a video which I just released today about Smash JT. Again, this is like weird stuff, and it has to do with Assassin's Creed. I played the first Assassin's Creed. I have the Ezio collection, and I have a few others that I just haven't delved into. I'm gonna have to work on that gaming channel soon. Anyway, but what's weird to me are these weird rumors surrounding Ubisoft and the whole DEI, which always puzzles me because it's always this weird fascination with what. We don't need diversity in games. We don't need inclusion or equity in games. We don't need that. I recently had a comment where some guy was on this big screed of like, they just don't like us gamers. They want to force this down your throat. And I'm thinking to myself, like, dog, if you want to have something forced down your throat, a game ain't going to convince you. You probably want to have it forced down your throat. I mean, like, I don't know. Nobody's gonna, oh my goodness, they're forcing memory glands in my face. Oh, big G's and eyes. Like, no. I like to have big breasts in my face. But let's get with the video. Let's go.
Those of us who have been around the video game industry for a while would say we've seen some pretty wild rumors in our day, all the way back to the IGN April Fool's jokes and Street Fighter 2 being able to play as the end bosses and telling all your schoolyard friends, yeah, I saw it in a magazine, it's true, and then it always ended up being fake. As much as you...
But in the Street Fighter 2, the other versions you could play as M. Bison, as Vega, as Sagat. That this just had something happen. They programmed that in there. All right, let's go. I like for how old he looks, and I'm not one to talk. I'm got gray hair and everything, but I've had gray hair since I was 14. But like, it seems really, really weird that that's the one that he would use when we know that one was true. But all right, let's go.
You thought it was the most outlandish, ridiculous thing in the world? Maybe. It's true. But then we get to the modern era of gaming, and the rumors that are going around right now are becoming so ridiculously insane that I'm like, there's actually no feasible way that this is true. But then again, it just might be. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another...
So this cat is upset because Assassin's Creed has a black man. All diversity, equity, and inclusion. And now he's putting a video out that was quickly debunked that, oh no, Assassin's Creed is taking Yasuke from Assassin's Creed Shadows, which you can't do in a 3-month time period. I'm sorry. Totally, you might as well scrap the game. I don't. Why would people run with this rumor? It's stupid. But let's continue.
Episode of Smash JT. Assassin's Creed Shadows has had a checkered history throughout development, and that's giving it credit. And there's been quite a bit of controversy surrounding one of the main protagonists, Yasuke, and how he's a black, quote-unquote, samurai in feudal Japan who beats up Japanese people to rap music.
There is a hip-hop soundtrack only for him.
They think this is funny. So are you laughing at the stereotype, or are you laughing at this a black man that was historically known in Japan? Like, this is a history thing. This is a history thing. Why are you laughing about that? And what none of these cats failed to mention, what all of these cats failed to mention, is the fact that this game was in planning, right around the time that the Netflix Yosuke, TV anime came out. That's what none of them actually mentioned. Why is there a black guy in Japan? What was popular around the development time of this game? The Yasuke TV show. That was popular, and because games themselves take 3, 4, maybe sometimes 5 years to develop, it's coming out now. But it was popular when it was in planning stages. And this is what I don't see none of these cats talking about. Because they're trying to make you mad. They're trying to make you upset about something. A black guy is taking your place in a video game. We leaving that up to Tom Cruise. This is how they sound. To a normal person, this is how they sound. Normal people who's watched the show was like, oh yeah, I remember they had a cartoon about that. But let's continue.
I saw it, but I didn't really see it.
Greed cannot rule this village. Not while I have breath in my lungs and a blade in my hand. I said kill him.
Brought to you by...
And it really didn't sit well with a lot of people in Japan. Actually, worldwide. Anyone that wasn't knee deep.
No, Yosuke is a national hero. He's elevated to somebody who was a great warrior. Why you don't know that? Yes, they even have, and for you people that have that issue, they have a woman who's the second playable character. Why is that an issue to you? Okay, let's go.
Deep engulfed in DEI agendas was looking at this like, who the hell came up with this idea of a character beating up old Japanese people to rap music who's a black samurai? This is the most insane thing ever. Coming from Ubisoft, a company saying that they're paying respects to Japan, all along the way beheading the Japanese people with this guy. It is beyond parody how far this has gone. But
yet none of these people complain about Nero. Or Neo. Whatever that game is, where the Scottish guy comes in and has the most strongest ghost spirit and is waging war in Japan. And I'm not saying that as but whataboutism. But I don't see the same kind of by your same token. Shouldn't you have been upset about Nero, whatever the fuck it's called? They weren't upset about that one. I wonder why.
But now, with the latest rumors of Ubisoft backing up and backing off with what they were doing with initially putting this game out in November, they have now kicked it back to Black History Month in February 2025. And if that wasn't funny enough, now there are rumors saying that it's actually not going to come out then either. That was just an initial kickback to easy. And
why did he have to bring up Black History Month? Why did he have to bring that up? See, the thing about it is, I'm not going to say, that was just a racist dig. No, like seriously, but why did you have to bring it up? If they delayed the game for a couple of months, they gave them a couple of months. That's it. Like, you don't have to sound like, ah ha ha, they try to make it a Black History game with Japanese samurais that's black. Like, what? That's weird. Why would you bring that up? Why would that be something that you have to actually mention that way? It doesn't make any sense to me. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like you're trying to make an intentional dig about him being a black person. I wonder what that called. I wonder what's that called. You tell me.
Investors' minds, quell their fears and let them know the game's still on track. It's feature complete. We just need to polish it up a bit to make sure it looks great and it runs perfectly so there are no issues with it. When in reality, behind the scenes...
Wait, what? That a game company is actually trying to make a game run good and look well? But I'm sure that's not the reason why. Let's hear his, tinfoil hat conspiracy.
Apparently, Ubisoft is looking at this game saying, we need to completely remove Yasuke and replace him with a new character from Japan and redo the entire game. Hit that subscribe, give me a like.
Yeah, let's go.
And check out smashjt.com for the full article breaking down how Ubisoft is now rumored to be investigating Yasuke and if this is a main protagonist they will be moving forward with, or if they're going to completely remove him from the game and instead replace him with a white Japanese dude that should have been there from day one. The news...
No, he did not just say that. Hold on. Wait, what? Wait, what? Did he just say that? Did he just say... This
is a main protagonist they will be moving forward with, or if they're going to completely remove him from the game and instead replace him with a white Japanese dude that should have...
I don't think you know what you just said, dog. First of all, he wouldn't be a white Japanese dude. I'm sorry. That's not how that works, man. That's not how that works at all. He wouldn't be a white. And again, why does it matter? Why is it important that he be a white Japanese dude? I just wow. I don't know, like, how is he a white Japanese dude? I'm just saying. Wow. I think
that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
For real, that's not how that works, dog. That's not how that works at all. It's telling that he said white Japanese dude. I don't know why he would do that. Look, I'm not gonna castinate, people as far as races or stuff like that. I don't need to. I don't have to. But yeah, and he looks happy about it. We gonna get rid of the black guy for a white Japanese dude. Oh wow. Okay, sure. Let's go. Wow. You tell me.
Been there from day one. The news that Ubisoft is rumored to be making major changes to the portrayal of Yasuke in Assassin's Creed Shadows has sent shockwaves throughout the entire gaming community. After announcing a 3-month delay, Ubisoft...
Now mind you. Ubisoft came out with a tweet saying this isn't the case. But he seemed uber happy, uber excited. Almost as if he's going to get an uber mensch in it. I'm sorry. It's just weird, man. We know Yasuke is a historical figure in Japan. Respected. Well-respected warrior. well respected. The debate about whether he was a samurai or not. He was distinguished. He was a leader, and he had samurai armor. Yeah, sure, he wasn't a samurai because reasons where most of these people wouldn't understand of why he would be considered a samurai or not. They just think he's black. How can he be a samurai? But let's continue.
Is appearing to now be undertaking the Herculean task of altering not just minor details and polishing the game up, but potentially changing an entire character arc in the game that is supposedly feature complete. If we are to believe rumors started by Tom Henderson
and this is the reason why these people that tell you to get mad about the gaming industry are incredibly stupid, incredibly uninformed, and incredibly biased to their own hurt feelings. You cannot do that in 3 months. That's not how games work in a triple A industry. You can't do it. This isn't some Unity asset flip that people put together in a weekend. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. And for people, like he said, the rumors was Tom Hiddleston, whatever he said. Here, let's go back a little bit. About removing Yosuke. It's not going to happen within a 3-month time frame, but let him finish.
Game that is supposedly feature complete. If we are to believe rumors started by Tom Henderson and Insider Gaming dropping this megaton bomb. And you know, just one person saying it, I'd be like, that's just a rumor. One offset dude that's just saying this one thing that maybe he's speculating. Maybe there's a one-off person at Ubisoft saying they were talking about this. But this rumor has been corroborated. In fact, it started with Endymion a day before when he made a video that completely blew up.
So somebody who has been known to make outrageous and just flat out wrong points about gaming. Somebody who's just like if he likes Endymion, like we have videos on my channel with Endymion, and he is a trash person. He is a trash person, and he's wrong a lot of times in games, and he misses stuff, and he misses parts of the story because his attention span is that of a goldfish. And of course, he shows his bias about things. If Endymion is your hero, dog, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, like, is it right here? Is it? Okay, no, I don't have it. I stopped it, but no, and like, of course, Endymion will be his hero because, you know, they looked up like washed up, useless pieces of crap, coming from a washed up useless pieces of crap. All of these people that literally sit back and get you mad about gaming, about why there ain't no hot women in gaming, they're upset because they can't have a hot woman. Not because of the way they look, because personal experience. It's because of their attitude. Their sorry victim attitude. Their sorry pitiful attitude about I'm always mad and nobody likes me. Yeah, no crap, dude. The reason why nobody likes you because you have a horrible attitude. But let's continue.
I watched it when it had like 1,000 views. It's already in the multiple hundreds of thousands of views now, talking about how he had an insider at Ubisoft talking to him about how the game completely lost its way and why Yasuke was put in there.
Oh, this is Damien. Dog, what is this manly man here? It was this manly man here. For real? For real. Anyway. Where's the proof? I mean, Ubisoft came out and said, no, we're not getting rid of Yosuke. Where's the proof? He was wrong. Retract this video. Of course he's not going to retract this video because he got the rage bait. And oh yeah, I got the little subtle dig about him. Well, his video had this many views. Argument at popularidom. Because a lot of people believe it must be right because reasons. This is the crazy stuff. They want to get you mad because they want you to watch their channels, even when they're proven wrong. It's weird to me. It's almost as if like these people have nothing going on in their life but to seem like they get people mad for money. By the way, like and subscribe, and you can also do a super chat or a super thanks. Let's go.
There in the first place. But before I get to Endymion, let's talk about Tom Henderson's take, because as somebody who's worked in the game industry, if you're not familiar, I was a game tester at Sony. I've been a game master for EverQuest. I've worked in the recruiting industry for multiple game companies along the way.
You tested bugs. You weren't in the creation of games. You recruited people probably to be a tester. You weren't in the creation of games. Yes, they listened to your feedback about certain things, but they didn't ask you about specifically how to create a story. You're not a writer. If you were a writer, you would be making the games that you want to make. But newsflash, for some reason, more people are doing these woke games. I don't know why, but it seems to be making game industries money, game companies money. It's making the industry wider. But you're so mad. You don't even get that the movie that you base your personality off of, or your online personality off of, wasn't about just, oh yeah, I'm strong man, because we know it's Smash TV. We just know it's Smash TV. The Running Man, which they based Smash TV off of, yeah, it was fun, but Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't just I'm a big strong man. Most of the strong guys, the big tough muscly guys that you think are around and are just big strong muscly, dude, they're kittens. But you people who fantasize of a strong man, who fantasize I'm a big tough guy, can never come close to being a real strong man. All you are weak. That's why you cry about strong women. We the strong feminist women. You know what you do when you run up against a strong woman? You dominate her by your strength, your courage. And dominating people isn't all that bad. But that's a different story. But this is all this is. This is scary. Oh, the black man is going to be strong fighting Japanese people. So I'm scared. That's what this is. I'm not even calling you racist. Calling you racist will give you too much of a victory. I'm going to call you fearful. How dare this black man that's 6 foot tall and a penis that's a foot long is making you scared? That's what's going on. Let's go.
The west coast of the United States. And never have I seen a situation where a game got put on ice to completely remove and inject a new, different protagonist.
Because they don't. And it was wrong. That's the problem. Of course. I mean, like, besides him, being with Lisa Bonet, and if you saw that movie that she did with Bruce Willis, then you know that he wouldn't be mad messing with Lisa Bonet. Yeah, no, these people don't understand anything about it. And for him to say, I've never seen a game completely, yeah, of course you wouldn't, and this isn't one either.
That was feature complete. That is absolute insanity. Anyone who's worked on a game knows that making major narrative changes or character changes late in development is unthinkable, to put it nicely. It's like trying to fix the foundation of a house after you've already put the roof on it. It's, yeah, possible, but it doesn't make any sense. It takes a lot more work than just redoing something. Assassin's Creed Shadows was initially touted as a feature-complete game, with an official release date that has now been pushed back to Black History Month in February 2025. Yet here we are.
Why does he keep mentioning that? Why? This is weird. Why do you keep focusing on, well, it's been pushed back to Black History Month? They said it was a 3-month delay. Unless he's going to bring up a tweet that says, we're going to push this to Black History Month. versus we just gonna delay this because we want to make sure it runs well. You know, the thing that gamers actually want, a more polished story, a better functioning game, the things that we always complain about. Instead of trying to do a day one patch or a week one patch, they're trying to do it ahead of time. And you have a problem with that? This is weird. And again, why do you keep focusing on, well, it's going to be for Black History Month. So yeah. The 6'2" Yosuke. And I think that is correct. Like, he was like determined to be like 6'2", and he was just like a mountain and a good warrior. And that's a prop. Oh, let's go.
Witnessing Ubisoft's scramble to rewrite Yasuke's story to maybe not completely remove him, but move him from being a main protagonist to being kind of a side character story in a greater quest. According to Tom Henderson, he said, "But first, let me address some of the wild rumors about Yasuke. He's not going to be removed. However, sources have said that the team has been actively addressing many of the historical and cultural concerns, which started before addressing..."
Wait. See, and this is the reason that is so weird. Not that they pointed out that it was Yasuke who is a actual samurai in Japanese history, but literally one of them that they use, the dude from One Piece's sword as one of them, or that the backgrounds weren't correct for the time period. Like, they were talking about that things that they can do in a 3-month time period. But like here, it was, and he knew this. He has this video after they already put out the tweet, so he's just rage baiting. He's not going to be removed. However, sources say the team has been actively addressing many historical and cultural concerns, which stated before the game's reveal, following external playtests, and were accelerated further by the game's initial reveal and mass feedback. This includes changing some of Yasuke's stories and how he's portrayed in the game, fixing cultural details, and ensuring that the game is historically grounded while fitting in the Assassin's Creed universe. Fundamentally, though, these issues that should have been called internally. So this is just really weird. I don't know why. Man. Literally, One Piece I've never read One Piece, but I do know they have a lot of arc with Yuffie is just like, yo, stop oppressing these people, stop being just weird about stuff, stop, like, he like a pirate, which goes against the whole law and order idea. I'm done.
Many of the historical and cultural concerns, which started before the game's reveal following external playtests and were accelerated further following the game's initial reveal and mass feedback. This includes changing some of Yasuke's story and how he's portrayed in the game, fixing architectural details, and ensuring the game is historically grounded while fitting into Assassin's Creed universe. Fundamentally, though, these are issues that should have been caught internally before the game's reveal, especially given Ubisoft's strict access approval process. From my perspective, this undertaking is no less than a mad dash to rectify years of purposeful oversight, something that should have been addressed long ago, something that I and many other YouTubers out there, and hell, most of Twitter is...
Wait, his argument is that YouTubers didn't like it? My guy, yes, games use YouTube as a way of their marketing. But once people get stuff in their hand, they enjoy it. They can say, screw you guys. I'm sure that a lot of people just wouldn't take their clues about liking stuff just from I just thought about what I was saying. Well, I'm sure there are people that have their own mind about not every... Okay, I got proof that some gamers are actually more intelligent. Xbox failed. Yeah, no matter how many people were pushing Xbox on the internet, real gamers like Xbox, like PlayStation, as a gamer should. Oh, God. Okay. All right, let's go.
As well, I've been saying from day one, what the hell is going on here? There are full Reddit threads talking about this. Everyone on message boards. Why did Ubisoft go this way? What the heck is this pandering? Why are they injecting this DEI so far brutally?
And there's the key words. They said the word, yeah, DEI. This is stupid. This is like really, really stupid. Really, really stupid. Because what ends up happening is, as mentioned, when they were planning this game, literally, this Yasuke anime series was on Netflix. It was talk of the town. People that play video games and watch anime saw this series, and it still, I think, still has a favorable rating on Netflix. You mad? Dog, why are you mad? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Because there was a black samurai. Oh, or as you put it, you want a white Japanese person. I don't get it. This is weird. They literally brought a story. They created a story talking about a black Japanese samurai. And not to mention, they have a Japanese ninja woman. It is a video game. Why do you think that they're making a video game about a popular character in a time frame that had just been brought up in a TV show? That doesn't sound like an agenda. That sounds like they're trying to ride the coattails off of a TV show. They think, man, people gonna watch that Yasuke movie, that TV show, and then they're gonna play our games because they heard of that character's name, which is a historical character. A lot of these fools, a lot of these idiots want to, oh no, he was just a warrior. He was just a warrior in service of a shogun. They call those samurais, dog. What was he gifted a sword and position over people? They call those samurais. Well, they didn't say he was an official samurai. They say he was a warrior. Dog. Okay. I'm gonna tell you a secret. You know that special thing that they have in Japan that's sharp and edgy and it's called a katana? You know what that means? That means sword, dog. Your cultural incredulity about how a black man can swing a sword really well and command people and fight really good, just because you're incredulable about that doesn't mean that it cannot happen. You know, surprisingly, there were black warriors all throughout history. There were people that were black that they had some skill. It just that so happened that gunpowder was invented. I'm just saying, yeah. The problem is, and yeah, it's that they don't want to say the black person is strong and scary. I don't know what they call that. I don't know what type of attitude they call it. I'm just saying. But just say that. Still can't get over what he said, a white Japanese person. Those blacks, they need to stay in their place as slaves. Yasuke came over as a slave and proved that he was a good warrior in combat. Oh, no, he just needed to stay as a slave. Like, for real. These people are just crazy. Like, act as if there's no historical character of Yasuke. How dare they decide that? Okay, dog. Okay.
In your face, and if you say no to it, they're just going to call you a racist and a bigot because you're the problem. It doesn't work anymore, and Ubisoft is learning that.
So here's the thing. I'm not going to call you a racist and a bigot. I'm going to let you call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. I mean, like, you're the one who mentioned white Japanese person. I don't know. Again, I don't know how that one works, but unless they had, a white father and a Japanese mother, or a Japanese mother and you know what I mean. I don't know how a white Japanese person works. That's just a weird one to me. Like, but like, okay, if you racist, so what? Say you racist, wear it with your chest. Say it with your chest, dog. If you're gonna do an attitude that's racist, say it with your chest. I'm sorry. Say it with your chest. All because you think racist is evil and you're trying to say that you're a good person. No, dog, if you make a characteristic, anybody who makes a characteristic thinking that somebody's race determines if they're good or evil, dog, you're a bad person. You're a bad person. if you want to call it racism or not. Anybody, be it if you black, you white, you Hispanic, you any Asian, if you say because of somebody's race that means that they're just inherently evil, or you should think that they're inherently evil, you're just a bad person. And not even a bad person. Let me just roll that back. I'm not gonna say you're a bad person. I'm gonna say you're a stupid person. I'm gonna say you're a cowardly person, and I'm gonna say that you're not imaginative. You can be stupid and you can be stupid and not imaginative. It's a thing. But let's continue.
Real time. This isn't just about tweaking dialogue or cutting a problematic line. It's about completely restructuring the mechanics.
We've encountered people who act racist, but get mad when they call them out on it. Not just talking about the right. Yeah, of course. Let's continue.
The narrative arcs, and even the character's identity to align better with the expectations of the accuracy in feudal Japan, going alongside the audience sensitivity, especially many of the very upset people in Japan that were looking at this as a DEI money grab. This kind of level of change requires reworking.
Quite literally, these people are just crazy because quite literally, nobody got upset. Nobody got upset. And like, I literally have it. I have the game. I know what the game is. The beloved Ezio Auditore di Firenze. As an old man, he went to Istanbul and became the bestest assassins ever. Even better than the people that were already there who weren't exactly white. Let's just be honest with you. They were, Turkish. And we know that, like, just like other places in the Mediterranean, Turkey is the crossroad of basically the East and West. All that other good jazz and stuff like that. This is weird. But he was the bestest because he was Italian, and people know how they talk Italian. So, he was. Ezio wasn't exactly considered white at the time, but let's go.
The design of multiple systems, recontextualizing the game's content, all of which is very expensive, time-consuming, and highly prone to generating more issues in addition to the ones they already had in the process, none of which Ubisoft has endless amounts to afford in the first place. And when Indibian was talking about this on his channel...
You know what? This is weird because he showed, let me remember what time it was. He showed the picture of the developers, right? And I just caught it by looking at old girl right there. He showed the picture of all the developers who were quote unquote white. Even though the history of who were white was basically Anglo-Saxon. But people like this forget these motherfuckers are French. I really just thought about that. These people are French, and French has a totally different idea of white, my guy, compared to what Americans think that they're white. This is weird. Like, a bunch of... we're not watching For Loco, or whatever, the Foco Loco, whatever it was, that French animation. But this is weird. Like, he's making it seem like, oh yeah, these French people have a agenda. My God, they're Ubisoft. They're not exactly the bastion of, clanism. What is you talking about? They're French. And I know it's a stereotype, but anything that is say magnifique, they probably stick wet parts into. Or stick a part into wet parts. They're French, dog. What is you talking about? They have this massive thing of DEI. They want to force diversity. They're French, dog. Their first game in Assassin's Creed were during the Crusades. Their first protagonist in the series was Altair. He wasn't exactly white, my friend. Again, this makes no sense when you stop to ask questions about it. they sound like weird little people that like, oh, this person's white because their skin is light. We literally have the second game. It's me, Mario. I still like, if you ever played Assassin's Creed 2 and he runs into Mario, Ezio's like, yeah, hey, it's your uncle. It's me, Mario. And it's just like, really, dog, really. It's fun. It's fun. All right, I'm off on a tangent, but let's go.
His insider had told him specifically, quote, the game did first include a male Japanese main character, but they were swapped sometime during 2020, according to my source, for Yasuke instead. He continued, they said that Ubisoft was heavily influenced by the socio-political events of the time with stuff like, and no, I'm not kidding, George Floyd dying, the riots, and Black Lives Matter exploding in support.
It's almost as if they were influenced by a TV show that came out. I know, weird, right? I know, weird. They saw a TV show and was like, yeah, we make a game about historical fiction. Let's make a game using that character. But sir, it's going to take at least another 3 years before it becomes out. It won't line up with the TV show. Is it a popular character that is name known? Yes. Then do it. Wow. It's almost as if they're trying to make money. Let's go.
Think about that for a second. This is specifically telling you that Ubisoft was going out of their way to inject a black protagonist into a game where he does not belong, just trying to pander to what they thought was going to be a financially lucrative angle. He later added, Ubisoft may have opted to include Yasuke in order to pander to identity politics because of Black Lives Matter.
And this is all rumors. Show me where they said that. Somebody tried to point out the Microsoft email leaks where they said they were trying to get more diversity in games. Because they wanted to make money. They're not trying to get you to do blackface, dog. First, you wouldn't pass because, penis lift. But, all right, let's go.
Matter. To which Hypnotic posted on Twitter, the resemblance is uncanny. And yes, this is an altered photo of George Floyd instead of Yasuke. Gamers still are undefeated when it comes to memeing. The rumor changers here reflect a clear attempt to satisfy any of the critics who raised concerns over the original portrayal of Yasuke in the first place. Concerns that range from the game's historical inaccuracies to, wait for it, giving Yasuke a hip-hop musical theme. And I wish I was making that up. But no, this is something that is not just in the trailers of the game that Ubisoft was like, whoa, we probably shouldn't have done that. Apparently in the game itself, he had his own rap track. Really, Ubisoft?
So, okay. If you want to say it's stupid to have him as his rap track, then okay. Not all black people listen to rap. I heard that there are some that pretend that they're not black. Now, anyway, no, okay. Have that issue. Cool. It is different from Miles Morales, where literally it was in the PlayStation universe, he was into sound design, versus in the animating universe, he's into rap. Like Miles Morales has been culture because he's a teenage boy. So anyway, and again, he's putting up this picture. These aren't quote unquote white people. They're French. I'm gonna need you to understand that they're French. I need you to understand that. But a lot of these people don't pay attention to that. They're ironically, well, they look this way, so they must be that. I wonder what that's called. If I'm not gonna call them racist, what is that called? What would you call that? Somebody that makes generalizations just on how somebody race appears. I wonder what's that called. I don't know. Let's go.
You get in a car with them, they turn on the hip hop channel, and then they look at you. This one's for you.
Who do you think you are?
Oh my God, bro.
And no, I'm not offended by this. I'm embarrassed by the pathetic pandering that they were trying to do, thinking that they were doing a good thing for the black community instead of pissing on millions of Japanese people in feudal Japan.
Did he say on millions of Japanese people in feudal Japan? My dog, I don't think people in feudal Japan are gonna pick up this game just off the rip of like, in feudal Japan they didn't have the electrical grid that we have now or the internet that we have now. I know it's a weird thing, but that's not how that happened. Does he think that Japanese people still live like that? I mean, I'm sure that there are some poor villages, but not that poor. You know, not that poor. Not like feudal Japan. It's weird, man. All right, let's go.
It's like, how narrow-minded do you have to be to do what Ubisoft is doing and not think, maybe this might not look right to the people who are not part of what we're trying to inject? The lessons Ubisoft should have learned from the past blunders are falling on deaf ears at this point. And Star Wars Outlaws has been a flop. Even Ubisoft themselves admitted this, and I talked about that in a previous video, where Ubisoft is not a new company. This is something that they've been around for a while, and if they were new, maybe people would be a little bit more forgiving. But this is an old company. They've been around for years, decades, putting many times pretty decent game experiences out there until they started going heavy into the knee-deep DEI route where they had to inject things that just didn't fit the overall atmosphere of the game. And it's blatantly obvious.
What didn't fit? Please tell me what didn't fit. Help me out on what didn't fit. What is it that doesn't fit? Do you even have the game? Do you even know the full story of the game? This is what I mean. A lot of these people try to get you upset just to get their channels clicks. I'm trying to get you to be thoughtful and mind-provoking, and you know, if I still get you upset because I pointed out some weird behavior on people like this. Like, why are you so giddy and happy, even rumors that are untrue, on the removal of a black man as a main character? Why is that something that gives you excitement, dog? And again, why aren't you talking about the other protagonists? You know, the Japanese woman who's more of the stealthy type. Why aren't you talking about that? Why are you fascinated with the black man? It's because he got muscles. It's because you're thinking about something else of him. I don't know. You know what I wonder about? Is the game going to be good? Is the character story going to be good? Are the characters going to be, you know, have humanistic stories? But you worried about a black man. Why? What is that upsets you? I'm sorry. All right, let's go.
Obvious. And now what looks like a desperate gamble by Ubisoft in hopes for some sort of payoff from what looks like a lost cause that could have been completely avoided if they just listened from day one. But here's the thing, they were so ingrained.
You didn't know what they wanted to do from day one. Dog, it's evident that you didn't know what they wanted to do from day. Oh my God. Okay. This is just weird, man. These people are weird, but let's go.
With their own mindset of we can do no wrong and we know what's best for you and you will eat whatever we shove down your throat, gamers were like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. And it took until now for Ubisoft to be like, pump the brakes. This isn't going to work. They're going to not buy this game and we're going to be screwed. But at this point, they're going to...
This is what I don't get about all these people that are upset about DEI. They mention this whole shove it down our throats. Dog, if a video game convinces you to take something down your throat, I don't know, man. That just seems weird. No video game can convince me to like penis. I'm sorry. That's not one of my things. If you like penis, you do you. But if if a video game is convincing you to like penis, dog, you already like penis. You just was looking for an excuse. If you thinking about something throbbing going down your throat, then you probably already wanted to do it. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I think about thinking about, putting my head between some melons all the time. I had a dream that I was giving condolences to a woman so good that we was pushing a car down the street by her writhing and writhing and screaming. It was fun. That's what I think about. I don't think about guys like that. Not my cup of tea. I'm not going, guys, two guys kissing, like, no, it's just not my cup of tea. But the way these people talk, it's like, how dare two guys kissing and not invite me? Like, really, is that weird? But let's continue.
Divide their audience even more and piss off maybe some of the modern audience that was interested in buying this game. And if you completely remove Yasuke...
Why did he have to do finger quotes for modern? Like, oh yeah, they're modern now, which means that, these people are, here in and around this particular time to make sure that, we with current sensibilities, not like me, whose sensibilities are 50 years behind. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being petty. I know I'm being petty. You don't have to write in the comments that I'm being petty or I'm picking on somebody. I know I'm picking on somebody. I know I'm making fun of them. I'm not saying that they're evil, deplorable people that will never be redeemed. That's stupid for me to say that. But I am saying that they're childish. So when you write in your comment section that, oh, they picking on us, they demonize us. No, I don't demonize you. No, quite the contrary. I pity you. I pity you. You're not worth me demonizing because you're weak. But let's continue.
From being the main protagonist and injecting a white Japanese dude instead, that might piss off them for saying, hey, where's my black audience that was interested in buying this game? And if you completely remove Yasuke from being the main protagonist and injecting a white Japanese dude instead, game. And if you completely remove Yasuke from being the main protagonist and injecting a white Japanese dude instead...
Can somebody tell me, if you're watching live, or if you're watching later on in the playback, what is a white Japanese dude? I'm sorry. Like, please tell me that. I mean, like, for real. This just keep like slipping. Like, I'm gonna say this. In anime, they're not white people. They're if it's set in Japan, they're not white people. They're Japanese. I know some of them have blonde hair, but here's the thing: some of them have blue hair and pink hair and all that other good stuff. They're still meant to be Japanese people, not white. I need you to understand that. God, these people are weird.
That might piss off them for saying, hey, where's my black Yasuke samurai representation that you promised me in all those ads? I'm not going to buy this game either. And people on both sides are going to look at it like, no one's buying this. And Ubisoft could be left with a game that nobody wants. It's wild to think that all of this chaos and uncertainty could have been avoided if Ubisoft just made the right calls from the beginning. It's a painful reminder of how crucial the initial stages of character development and narrative planning really are. By championing the DEI instead of authentic storytelling, it's exactly...
So you can't have authentic storytelling if a black guy... Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? 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 So a black guy being in a story can't be authentic storytelling. Dog, I know... I just don't know this. Like, really? All right, let's go.
exactly how messes like this begin in the first place. And this is not just careless, it's indicative of a far broader issue within the entire management structure over at Ubisoft to allow a situation like this to completely spiral out of control and end up where they are right now, where they're now kicking the can down the road of this game, saying it's feature complete and ready, but we're going to delay it because of polishing. Yeah, we're going to polish it. It's feature complete, it's ready, but we've learned so much from Star Wars Outlaws that we just got to...
I'm done. Now, from what I hear, Star Wars Outlaw was good, but it still needed polishing. It still needed the frame rate. That's making a good game. Wow, no, they will delay a game because idiots on the internet got mad. This is what I'm talking about. This is that weird attitude and mentality of, well, if it's not a white male protagonist, then it's forced diversity. How? Wasn't these the people that says, well, if you don't like the game being a white protagonist, go make your own games? And they did. Now it's forced diversity. These people made the games that they wanted to make to represent the people that they wanted to represent. They wanted to include people. They wanted to show a diversity of who they wanted to have. And they did it, and now you have a problem with it. And this is the weirdest stuff because the first thing they say, how dare you going to change this protagonist? Now they're going to be the main protagonist going forward. In game series where they constantly change protagonists. They constantly change protagonists in Assassin's Creed. The only time that they had a game where it was just like, hey, we're going to have this protagonist for 3 games is literally where they couldn't do the expensiveness of the games that they can do now. And you have an issue with it. I saw the same thing that this idiot said. This particular one said about Ghost of Yotai. Sucker Punch. The game series who still makes me mad about totally getting rid of Cole McGrath from Infamous 1 and 2 to give him Desmond. And yet it's still, oh, this is forced diversity, inclusion, and equity. And the only reason why they didn't complain about Desmond in Infamous Second Son is because he looked white, but he was really Native American. Anybody that doesn't look as pale as fine China, they have an issue with. And I wonder why. This is the issue. You say they're not racist, they're just pointing out something. What are their problem is? What is their problem? It just seems really, really weird. You don't want to label them racist? Cool. I don't know why when they make judgments about people based on their race. But what is it? You want to say they're not hateful, they just want integrity in gaming, or they want this, they want that. And yet and still, you look at the results of what they're complaining about. And there's one conclusion they can draw to. But let's not attribute to malice what can easily be attributed to ignorance. Maybe they just don't know any better. But anyway, let's like, share, and subscribe this video that I'm doing right now, because you guys help me grow my channel. And even for those who hate watch, I want you to be so hateful that you double click that dislike button. But anyway, let's cut this video segment here. People like that are just weird. They should have kept the white Japanese person. Like, what? How do you, how is that possible the way you're saying it? I don't know. It just, anyway. I gotta make myself some lunch soon, so this is just weird. Like, I don't know. But from one weirdo to the next. All right. All right. So, my friends, my enemies in my let's stick around and watch until he screws up badly. I want to thank you for clicking this video because we have a new topic right now. And well, we're gonna go to our favorite dynamic duo. Auburn Preach, take it away.
Fresh Fit demonetized on Twitter. yeah, so that one. Fresh Fit demonetized on Twitter. yeah, so that one.
I saw that.
So,
I can't turn them up to. All right, let's go.
I feel like every time
Again!
yes.
Again.
As expected, X demonetized me for telling you the truth on topics others would never touch. Same.
No, dog. X literally is run by your boy Elon Musk, who is same in some of the spreading some of the same conspiracies that you are. Dog, why are you so mad? Haven't you learned that either you take the no pay, make videos and contents for no pay? Hi. Remember, like and subscribe, watch those videos, and you can super chat. Or you say what you gonna say. Stop being so mad. But let's go.
Way I prefer to touch men over women. To continue supporting my cock, consider subscribing to my X. I respond to all answers from the boys and all subscribe.
Boys being boys. You know, this is weird because like Myron, I'm gonna go do that video soon, but Myron got upset at Fresh for quote unquote saying a naughty word that got them banned on Twitch. But Myron constantly goes on here and says stupid stuff and say, no, I'm just being real. And when Fresh actually came back, was like, yo, I'm just being real. I'm doing it. I'm putting up to 11. Myron got mad. Every single platform except for Twitch, where Fresh got him banned off of, Myron has caused him issues by running in his mouth the way he runs his mouth. Being real. Being 10 toes down. And again, not letting anybody tell him what to do. I'm gonna do that video. I know it's a little bit old, but it's gonna be fun. All right, let's go.
Subscriber DMs, questions every day. This is great value.
I have a feeling you get beat up a lot in real life.
Shut up! You're a power.
Right. Anyway.
Hey, Rasta, thanks. Thank you for subscribing.
To my bedroom if you're a boy who wants to be boys being boys.
You know what? Actually, we need to take a moment. Today's video is going to be very different. Before we go and just...
No, it's not.
It is.
Okay.
I actually need to thank Fresh and Fit. Not even joking. Because I decided to take some time out of my day.
Now, of course, like somebody who I don't like watch that much of, but I do watch their videos to see how the other side talks. O'Shea Duke Jackson or Johnson, whatever his name is. But he literally said, I want to thank Fresh and Fit, or specifically Myron, for helping make so much content that he's gonna buy his mama some new wigs. And I'm like, dang, man, how you gonna thank your ops for making content for you? How you gonna make your ops making so much content for you? Oh, cool, great. And I want to say thank you for thank you for that info. You introduced me to the person you introduced me to gave me some info. I do want to say thanks. So Rasta, thanks. And as you guys know, I want to say I thank everybody who helped support me either in the art or in the videos. But let's continue.
And go on our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And look up all of Fresh Fit videos.
You looked up all the videos?
Yes. Okay. So we have like 1,000 plus. I think we're at almost 1,100 right now. there's about 55 of them that related to Fresh and Fit specifically.
Yeah.
55
that is,
videos.
You know, a little under 5-6%.
Yeah.
I decided to add it all up, and it dawned on me that
no, he is not doing this. He is not doing this. He's about to thank them for all the content that they made off of him. Oh wow. Let's go.
That we made over $1 million laughing at these niggas' downfall.
Yes.
And I'm grateful.
Of course.
Because I bought my mom a condo with that money. So whenever I go to visit her in the condo that I bought her with my Fresh and Fit money, I'm always just like,
wow.
Again! You fucking idiot!
She doesn't understand it, but I just start yelling coconuts in Barbados. And
wow. He is literally saying that they made $1 million off of Fresh and Fit being demonetized, deplatformed, all this extra stuff, and it's funny. He said he bought his mama a condo. Wow. Okay. Let's go.
the house the whole time, and she's confused, you know?
Picking coconuts in Barbados.
Yeah.
And at one point she thought I was retarded, but I was like, no, the retard's over there.
Okay, go wait, whoa. No use of the R word like that. But let's go.
But thanks to him, you get to live good.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where, you know, we recommend you guys always to practice gratefulness in your life. And we're grateful for these niggas' downfall. That's all I want to say.
Mind you, so I know they made a video a couple weeks ago, a month ago or so, talking about the downfall of Fresh and Fit, of how Fresh and Fit 2 years ago, we gonna lap you, we work harder than you, nobody works harder than us. And we see Myron and Walter demonetized off of every platform, banned off of platforms, not making anywhere near the money that they make. And it's just like, yeah, no, these two have a right to dance on their graves. They have the right. Because the first thing, as soon as, like, because, you know, when Abba went on that show, it was like, yeah, I think you need to calm down on that. Right when he was making that transition from, okay, let me not be as much red pill. Let me be a little bit different. And then he start humanizing people, starting to realize, yo, I may not agree with this, but people have their rights. That's all I should expect from people. That's what I should expect. And if you're on the left, if you are somebody who says, well, that's not good enough that people respect your rights, even though they disagree with you, then you're missing a point of actually trying to win stuff. So if you won't give people hard times because they don't exactly agree with you, but they would want you to be who you are and not try to take your rights away from you. You people on the left, I need you to stop, because you're making it harder to reach these people and win. But that's another thing. Let's go.
It's not a different video. That's
different though, because I'm not normally grateful.
Yes, you are.
Normally I'm just flaming them and laughing. But now I'm actually like, yo, I'm so glad you niggas exist.
Yeah, sure.
You know? Because I get to enjoy watching you tumble down this mountain. And I get to think to myself, damn, is this mountain really high, or do these niggas just know how to fall for a long time? Which one is it? Which one is it?
Both of them.
It's like the chicken and the egg. Is it the mountain or the tumble?
It's both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
BOFFM?
BOFFM. The thing that happened is that with the chicken and the egg, what came first is like, yeah, chicken came after. Yeah. Eggs came first, but not necessarily from the chicken.
Gotcha.
Wow. All that to say.
Okay, hold on. What came first? The coconuts or Barbados?
The coconuts came first.
All right.
I mean, like, I don't know. Was it the boys being boys?
Coconuts came first. Barbados came second.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that being said, all right.
But yeah.
demonetized on Twitter, listen, there's no profound thing to say. What can we say that we haven't said?
If you are demonetized on Twitter,
that's like being the worst of the worst. If you are demonetized on Twitter, that's like being the stinkiest sludge monster in the sludge monster pit. Seriously. That is seriously, if you are like the worst of the demonetized on Twitter, that's like saying I'm the brokenest of the broken people. Oh, Anna left the left. Yeah. I'm gonna need to see the video. Send me the video and we can actually do a video on it, because I do have words. I would have words on that. So Icon, when you get a chance to send me the video, because I would have to have words on that.
Which is the most flagrant.
That's also like how President Sunday, he quote unquote left the left too. Oh, that was a horrible video. That was a video. Oh, that video. His pretentiousness that he had. Oh God, when he said he left the left. Oh God, that's classic pretentious President Sunday. And it's just pretentiousness. But all right, let's go.
Flagrant place to be demonetized on.
I go on Twitter and watch dudes get they balls chopped off, and then there's an ad right after.
Yeah, I've seen.
I go on Twitter and watch pornos. I mean, watch interesting exercise positions, and there's ads after that. But let's go.
I've seen death of people on Twitter.
Yeah.
If you get demonetized from there, that's a message.
So nice little update, but now we can get to the rest.
I'm not even gonna call it winning. I'm gonna call it life. That's what life look like.
Ooh, speak on that.
It's not winning. It's just that sometimes it takes everything to make a world, right? Sometimes you're gonna have people that are gonna tumble.
Okay.
And some people are gonna keep on walking.
Okay.
You know, it's just life. It's not even winning.
Okay.
Winning at what? What's the competition? I don't know. The only competition is a competition that they created. You understand what I'm saying? They said they would lap us. Lap us to what? I don't know. Lap us in what? I don't know. Well, that surely didn't happen.
Right.
It's just life. It's not a competition.
Right.
It's life.
Right.
It's a circle of life.
So what's interesting about this, when it first popped off, their beef that they had popped off, Albert and Preach was like, whatever. Y'all upset. Y'all want to get mad. Whatever. And the fact that Myron caused their downfall. You not mad enough? Like, no, we just make videos laughing at you ignorant persons. You just ignorant. We gonna laugh at you. Myron got so mad that again he broke a cup. He got so mad that he went on Sneako's stream and caused himself to do seriously questionable things that were so stupid that you saw Pearl backing out the stream. If the smartest person on stream is Pearl to know that, yeah, I shouldn't be associated with this, then you know Myron messed up. Fresh wasn't even a part of that, but he got them demonetized by his behavior. All because he wanted to show out Albert and Breach, who jabbed him lightly. But his manhood was so incensed, his manhood was so hurt that he went and caused them to be demonetized. Now they on Fumble Rumble. But let's continue.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
You get demonetized. It's a circle of life. You know what I mean?
That was a banger. That was a banger, bro.
Oh, look out for that. Look out for the next track. Look out for the next track.
Practice gratefulness. Thank you for shipping your downfall. Making Preach tap into his musical juices.
It's just circle of life. Okay.
Bro. Let's not all forget the.
It's a whole ass rap.
Give me jury duty for this one. Give me jury duty for this one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will not leave that courtroom till we find him guilty. Hey.
It started with one. Now it's the two of you. You're gonna spend the night in jail. Watch your booty taking more air. It started with one. Now it's the two of you. You're gonna spend the night in jail. Watch your booty taking more air.
You ever seen a grown man's booty queef?
Booty queef. Booty queef. Booty queef. Booty queef. Boys being boys. Booty queef. Booty queef.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to devolve into that.
Hey, are you saying the boys are inspiring the boys?
Yes, it's just boys being boys. That's
boys
live.
being boys.
That's just live. Boys being boys,
okay.
Bro. That's what it is.
Okay.
That's what it is, ho.
Okay.
What's up?
Hey, man, we grateful. I'm telling you, today we practicing gratefulness. Okay.
Got a little monetizing in my cup.
What the fuck was that?
I said, what it is, ho? What's up? Got a little monetizing in my cup.
Okay, I didn't catch that. That was good though. That was a vibe. That was a little bad. Yeah,
Oh my God.
But you guys have to understand, we're at a point now. There's nothing insightful to say about this.
There's none.
Like, I'll be honest with you, I've been milking it for the last 30 videos.
Fuck yeah.
But we've been having a good laugh. This is what this is for. We just laughing at them, okay? There's no sense in being like, oh, he doesn't like. We've been knowing this nigga don't like black people. He don't like himself. We've been knowing this guy's a trick. Yeah. We've been knowing they frauds. We've been knowing this whole thing's a lie. There's nothing to really say anymore. So now all we can do is just laugh. Every time they fumble and they stumble, we just gotta laugh. That's it.
It's like boys some people. I know there's some people out there that are jealous of you because you've been doing what you do in the last past 30 videos. You know, Derek Chauvin is probably in jail, being like, shit. Even
did they just throw out Derek Chauvin? Wow, for real? Did they just compare Myron to Derek Chauvin? Even though, like. I think he just really did that. But let's go.
Money was not that hard on that neck, and look what I got for it.
Fact.
You just.
Yeah. That's crazy. Derek Chauvin's probably hitting me up right now, like, yo, how do you put your knee on these niggas' neck and get away with it
for so long?
Hey, listen. Some things, you know.
So if you don't get the reference, Myron just put a picture of, let's see. Oh yeah, like no, I can't put my Twitter up that way. Let's see. I almost forgot it was my Twitter. Yeah, I can't put that one up. Okay, I'm sorry. I just saw a funny little meme on Twitter. Tag this dude tweet a lot. This is what Myron actually put on Twitter. this is why people have issues with him. This is the whole reference to Derek Chauvin. Yeah, he did this. He actually did this. I'm sorry. I just can't. I just can't. So, let's go.
The game isn't taught. It's earned. Is that what the line is?
No, I don't know what the fucking line is.
I don't know. I want it to sound cool. I want it to sound cool.
And I don't even know.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even know what you're referring about. Like what game?
Oh. The game's to be bought, not sold. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
I feel like that's the line. The game must be sold, not told. The essence of this sagely piece of advice is that if you have found an unusual way of getting by that works for you, particularly if it is illegal or immoral, you should just keep a low profile and not tell anyone else about it. The phrase is known as the title of an album by rapper Snoop Dogg. The game must be sold, not told.
And then in his album, he tells about it.
But
wait, what? Yeah, if you're doing something illegal, then don't tell anybody. But he just told people in the album. Okay, all right, still, okay, let's go.
Think about this. Think about this.
Coconut to Barbados.
That being said, see, if these guys were the guys behind the scenes, they would have not had no problems. And if you think about it, it kind of falls in line with this whole thing. The problem with these red pillars is that they try to go too mainstream, right? And they didn't want to be smart about their shit. Kind of like what Snoop was saying, if you do illegal stuff, you're not supposed to be bragging about it too openly because then the feds are going to take an interest, right? These niggas didn't know what they was doing. They was just yapping it up, not really caring for their platform, not trying to be diplomatic, and it cost them everything. That's what it means. So even though I didn't intend to sound this intellectual and this smart, I'm going to pretend like I was. You feel me? The game is to be sold, not told. You dig? That's all. I just wanted to do a little quick update, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom. Shout out to her crib, walking in through. I'm going to put some Fresh and Fit memorabilia all over the wall. Say rest in peace to the goofballs. Anything else?
You're the one I wanted in that video. I didn't even
Absolutely. I'll be honest with you, Priest didn't want to do the last 30 one. I've been dragging it through it. But he do accept the Fresh and Fit checks, though. You do accept the Fresh and Fit, exactly. So you can be as reluctant as you want, but you gonna take that money.
It's just that there's nothing else to talk about.
I know.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I know. But it's like then again, you know what I mean? It's like money.
Yeah, that's all it is. And that's the truth.
The thing that happened is that people are, and this is WWE. You have to understand what it is. It's WWE. It's entertainment.
Yep.
Whenever you watch WWE, it's the same shit over and over again since the past 30 years.
Yep.
It's been the same plots, the same things, the same gimmicks and whatnot. Why do they keep doing it? Because people are watching and money.
Facts.
That's it. It's entertainment. Same thing as us. We're going to make entertainment with that. We make entertainment. That's all it is, and we get paid for it. So that's why we do it.
But that's all forms of insightful.
So, all right, we're gonna cut it off here. That's actually a great video, and man, I want to say this too, since we're being thankful. Besides thanking you guys for watching and everybody who helps support the channel, I want to be thankful to, Fresh and Fit as well, because they done gave me some high value videos. Anyway, guys, this was fun. This was funny. Remember, like, share, and subscribe when you got this video segment here. All right, so this has been a fun little stream. I didn't expect it to go this long. I am gonna get that article. I'm definitely gonna read that article, and you may see a video on it when I am off stream. But hey, I'm doing that now. But I want to take the time to say thank you guys for subscribing and showing support for the channel, and just helping me keep going, even though like I have sometimes when I was sick, especially this year, God, or haven't felt like it, I do it because you guys want to hear my opinion. All the comments, even those I disagree with or disagree with me, is one of those things that actually just keep me going forward to try to make this, my job and try to make sure I can actually make a living off of this, which I've never been one to hide. So I do want to say thank you guys, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later, and I promise you some more gaming streams. But take it away.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah. I'm probably afraid of that, because then people don't hate each other, then people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy people. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, it just gets on you and it starts
eating. The system levels them.